everyone, this is Jebbins, and welcome back to our Thorium modded Let's Play here. We're doing a healer class playthrough, and we're actually starting the series over again, which if you've been around on the channel, you probably have some curiosity as to why we're not picking up where we left off here. It's been quite a while since we were on that series, and I just recently got back into playing some Terraria, so I wanted to pick it back up. I decided that we would restart the series for a couple of reasons. The first is that in playing recently, I played a little bit on normal mode, and it's really sad to beat up the boss and not get the trophy bag, so I think we're missing out on a lot of fun there. So I wanted to do it in expert mode and really challenge ourselves. And the other reason that I wanted to do this was it's been so long since we've done this that the Thorium developers have added quite a few updates, and there's tons of new healer weapons and healer items that I wanted to take a look at, and I didn't want to miss any. So with that, there is actually a new early game item here that they've added for the healer class, which I think is super cool. So we're going to look for that right now. It's this guy right here, the wooden baton. So we're going to craft a couple of these and see if we can get a modifier on one of them before this slime comes and attacks us. We are not getting super lucky here. Oh, weak, lovely. Let's see how the regular ones do. Oh, that's awesome. It's auto swing. Wow, that's really powerful actually. That's going to help a ton. Doesn't do a lot of damage. I think it has 4 base damage. So we're going to keep trying to craft a better one here while we still have some wood. Quick, yeah, it's fine. Sure. So going along with some of the rules here, we're going to be using only weapons that deal radiant damage, which is the healer class. Is it a bow? Oh, I crafted the wrong thing. Well, fun stuff. Let's get this guy back down. I did not mean to craft a bow. There are so many slimes over here. Grief. Get out of here. Wow, the knockback on this is really, really good. That's going to help a lot early game. But yeah, I didn't get a modifier on it. I accidentally crafted a bow, and we're out of wood. You know what? We'll just roll with this for now. So pick up our workbench here, and so yeah, like I was saying, we're only going to be using weapons that, I just run into the slime, that deal radiant damage. And as far as armor goes, we're only going to be using the ones that are bonusing, or have a bonus to radiant damage. So there's a handful of those, like maybe a half dozen or so, but there's not a ton, so we won't be changing armor a whole lot during this series. But yeah, there's a few new options for us since last time we played, so I'm super excited to get this started. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to pick a direction and just kind of run to it and do a bit of exploring today, see if we can find some accessories. There's actually some, that's iron I believe over here that we're going to want to grab. So we're just going to grab some basic materials here to get started. I'll grab a little bit more wood since I wasted all of them on the baton builds here, so we'll grab a couple more of these just so we have torchwood to bring down here with us, and then we're going to get started on a brand new adventure, so this will be fun. So we're going to head over here and hopefully we'll find maybe like a cave or something like that. There's a bit of stone here. We'll probably pick that up when we come back. We're going to be building our first base today. It's going to be fairly basic, so start out just a few rooms to get some NPCs. Wow, you can juggle enemies with this thing. This weapon's awesome. This doesn't look like it's leading anywhere. Let's toss a torch up here. Oh, I didn't make any torches. We should probably do that. So make a few of those, and we'll see if maybe there's a chest down here. Usually with these caves, you'll find a chest early on. Oh, it actually opens up into the other side, so that's where it would end up anyway. We'll break open these pots and see if we get anything here. Is there a chest over here? I don't think there is. Usually with these little areas here, the grassy areas, you'll find a chest nearby, but we'll head over this way and see if we can find one underground. Grab all of the pots and all that good stuff, and we're just going to head underground and see what we can find. Try not to die. We are in expert mode. There's the chest. Climbing claws. Awesome. Go ahead and put those on. We'll take the chest with us. So I remember that I grabbed that one. And we're just going to keep on heading down. So yeah, I'm super excited. There's a lot of new items. Oh, I'm excited for the items, not excited for this cave. That didn't take us anywhere. So I think there's another opening on the other side that we'll go check out here. We can't make that jump. Let's go ahead and make some platforms here. Make quite a few. And we'll just platform up. And the slime's gonna come down here, and we're just gonna skip them. We got plenty of gel. Oh, good grief. These are the times where you miss all your items. I like starting new worlds. You get to find all sorts of new stuff and build up a new character, but you very quickly realize how dependent you get on the end game items, like hooks and things like that. Got some iron here, go ahead and mine this out. And we're just grabbing this mostly for like crafting stations. And I think one of the early items needs a chain as well, so we'll grab some iron here if we don't find an anvil anywhere down here. Ooh, that was a long drop. Then yeah, it'll be good. There's some more iron up there, we might grab that later. For right now, let's just grab some of the easy stuff around here. There's a lot of water, and we're near the desert biome. So, hopefully one of these opens up somewhere. Oh my gosh. Let's grab our platforms and, turn the smart cursor off. Oh, can I not platform over there? Alright, let's do this. Oh my gosh. You really get dependent on those early game items here. Or on the late game items, I mean. Oh, there's a slime now. He's using my platforms just fine. There we go. Thanks, slime. Alright, let's head back up here. There's a little hole down there, but it seems to just lead into a pond as well. Did we get any rope yet? No. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's a rope. We'll switch into that. Rope's super nice early on. We'll just drop a line down here and keep it going on up. We can climb our way out of here. Alright, let's see. So I'm guessing we're going to hit the desert over here. Yeah, there's the background changes you see. I don't know about we could maybe suicide run into the desert here. We got our baton, we're probably fine. Here, Mr. Sand Slime. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know what? Let's, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it the right way and just book it on in here and, oh, that's not good. That's something that'll kill us. I don't see any slimes. No, don't catch me. Oh, oh no. And, kind of what we expected. Didn't get very far in there. You can get that early run into the desert if you're quick and get lucky with the spawns, like if you get the antlion shooters, whatever the little guys are that shoot the little blocks of sand at you. You can get by with fighting those early game, but the swarmers and the chargers are fairly unforgiving here. It's getting close to dusk, so we want to get underground. It looks like we found another hill here, so maybe there's another way underground. It's a little bit more fruitful. We are playing on a medium world, and it is corruption, so that should be a good time for us. And some more iron here. We got a living tree, no, what you call it, no chest underneath it, it would seem. Maybe we'll get one underground. There's a slimy here just waiting for us, not going anywhere. So yeah, there's a lot of cool weapons. I had to look through the wiki for Thorium just to kind of get an idea of what all is new and what all we have at our disposal now. And there's a lot of really cool stuff. So early game we're going to be looking to find some tin and copper and some gold and platinum as well. And that'll kind of get us most of the way to our first set of items. So we're kind of just looking for a regular old early game ore. And we'll see what we can find. We'll juggle this slime until it dies here. So yeah, that'll get us our first set of items. And the nice thing about this playthrough, if you watch the original series, you know that one of the struggles early on, oh, I love Mr. Boulder. Let's go ahead and deal with that real quick, because that'll probably kill me in a few seconds if I forget about it. There we go. So if you watch the original series, you know one of the problems early game was the only weapon at our disposal was the pill, which used to be super hard to craft. It was like iron, an iron bar, and I think it was metasite crystal then too. But it was really difficult to get enough iron because each time you crafted it, you'd only get 100 pills, which isn't a lot when you're talking about like a, you know, consumable throwing item. So, ooh, we found a room. Let's go ahead and jump in here. One of these up. Oh, and the slime made it inside. So we'll go ahead and kill that. Oh boy. This weapon's really good. It's nice because it's auto swing. You can kind of just sit here and hold it down and juggle slimes, which is really all you need early game. The knockback on this is really, really high compared to most early game weapons, so that's really, really nice. Knockback is what saves you in expert mode, because you just really can't afford to take hits. Oh cool, I think these are shoe spikes. Oh boy, and we're getting attacked by a bat. Get out of here, bat. Oh, we're almost dead too. Do I have any heals? I have a little heal. Good grief. Alright, so maybe we'll section this off after we kill this bat. Just so that we can look at our stuff in peace here. Grief. And I just hit my grappling hook button. If only. Oh my gosh. Oh, we have shoe spikes. We can do this a little easier. There we go. Alright. So let's take a look at this again. So we got shoe spikes, sorry, we had climbing claws already. And we got some recall potions, some more of them actually, so that's good news. But yeah, we got lots of new items in here, and a lot more new stuff that we can kind of get going on early game, which is great. So take a look here. What kind of statue is that? Gargoyle statue. Alright. We'll grab it because this inventory is not a problem right now. And it's just slimy catching up to us. So we'll drop down here, toss some lamps around, some torches, and we'll see if we can find anything new here. But yeah, this early game weapon's great. I love this baton. This, I think I might actually favor this over just like your regular long sword, or broadsword, I guess. Yeah, it's really good. Auto swing is super nice. And I do know we're going to need some cobwebs for a lot of our armor. A lot of them are made from silk, so we'll go ahead and grab all that we see. There's a bit of amethyst up there. Let's platform over. What's that? Platforms already. We'll see about knocking out... Oh, it's an opal. Opal, interesting. That must be a thorium mod. I'm not sure what those are used for. Oh, this yellow slime's going to take forever. We might just skip on by him. Oh, we'll try to skip on by him. We might die to him. Alright, well, you know, we made it a little ways down there. We got 2 pieces of Master Ninja gear first episode, so I feel like I can call that a win. So I think when we get up here, it's probably going to be nighttime, so we'll probably dig a hole straight down and wait up the night. I may look for a fallen star. We'll see if any drop near me, because that will be one of the components to one of our first weapons here, so I'll keep eyes out for that, but I think we're going to skip ahead till morning. Let's get out of here, and it is turning to nighttime, so we can find some underground soon. Would be really nice. There's just slimies everywhere, though. No, don't hit me. Alright. Just need to find somewhere we can get underground here before nighttime hits. We're just going to keep on trucking and see what we find. Gosh, that chill debuff. Even jumping in puddles is a challenge. Oh, and I think we found the corruption. So, probably gone too far. Doesn't look like we have any entrances over here. So what we might do is we might teleport back and see if we can get underground over here on the right. And maybe we can dig through to a cave or something like that for some more exploration. So, looks like we might have found an entrance into the underground snow biome, or sand biome here. So we're going to kind of dig around here. I think we can get through this side. We'll see what's spawned on the other side here. We'll toss a torch across. Oh, and we found a room. That's perfect. Hopefully nothing spawns on us here. Maybe we'll get lucky and this will just be a little path for us. Let's see what's around here. Oh, and a life crystal. And another room. Look at that. Alright, let's grab this life crystal first, because we've seen how quickly and how often I like to die, so a little life would be great. Go ahead and toss a torch in here. I'm paranoid, so I'll toss a little torch on either side of the door, make sure nobody gets in here. Looks like we got a bone skeleton statue. Perfect. And we got an extractor. That's super nice. Oh no, and there's a charger. We'll figure out a way around that, but first let's do some golden chests, hopefully something good. Oh, magic mirror. Nice. Perfect. Alright, that's great. So no more recalls for us. That's always a good thing. Alright, we'll go ahead and pick up that chest. Oh, I didn't take anything else out of it. Probably because there wasn't anything interesting. That's okay. We'll grab the chest here, and we have 2 chargers. So, I think probably the best way around this, I'm going to probably dig up and build a platform over. They don't jump very high, so I just need to get across, and there's another one spawning, so I'll just make a little block here and steal these cobwebs on the way. So let's make our escape here. Alright, we made it to the other room here, and hopefully there's no bad guys in here that'll come to destroy us. We'll just block off all the doors and windows before we get going. So we'll drop a couple torches around there, grab this, take a bookshelf, why not? Yeah, I think it's a gloom statue. No crafting stations. I was hoping we get a free anvil out of this mess, but I guess not. Ooh, and Hermes boots guarding. That works for me. A little bit of iron, some potions. So I should toss the shine potion on now. Loot that. Go ahead and pick up our chest. We got our life crystal, and should we carry on? Is there a way to carry on even? Oh, that's not good. No, 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 no. Oh, we're so gonna die. Oh, no. I don't know why I put a heal on. As soon as a worm spawns, you're pretty well toast. I'm gonna grab a little bit of wood here, and I think as far as adventuring goes, that should about cover it for today. We got a few new accessories for us. We got boots, we got climbing claws and shoe spikes, along with the depth meter, so that's pretty cool. And we'll see how we're doing again. How's our power against the zombie? Not too strong there. That's okay. So I think what I want to do with this series, I want to make sure we're keeping up with our base builds. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to kind of spread it out a little bit, build a couple rooms at a time. I don't want to have building montages every episode, but I do want to keep expanding the base a bit. And I was thinking about it, and I think what I'm going to do, I think I am going to kind of use a bit of a glitch when we build our base. I am going to use item duplication. It doesn't really impact the class playthrough, it's all cosmetic stuff for a base. So I will be bringing in some blocks and walls and things like that from the duplicated world, just so we have a cool looking base from the get-go and not have to redo a bunch of stuff later on when we get cooler new blocks and things like that. Once we do have some of the thorium blocks and walls, we'll probably switch some of the stuff out, but for right now we're just going to bring in some vanilla blocks and get our base started. I think we're going to start with maybe 3 rooms to get our NPCs started, and maybe a bit of a crafting area to put some of our crafting stations, and a few of our chests for all the early game stuff that we're getting. So I think that'll do it for today, so we're going to go ahead and speed things up and get this building montage going. Alright, our starter base is just about done here. We'll be doing more to this as we go along, but for right now I think this is good. As you can see, we got the merchant over there moved in for us, so a couple rooms here to get a couple of our first NPCs, and we'll be updating this as we go, like I said. But for now we just got these 2 rooms and our storage room underneath. Kind of went with like a red and white theme since I guess, you know, we're playing a healer, so it kind of makes sense. And you'll notice I mentioned this at the start of the video. There's quite a few blocks in here that I don't have access to yet, and I just used the duplication glitch where I just jumped into my ultimate world, or a copy of my ultimate world, grabbed some items out of there to build up our base. And like I said, no, it's a little bit of cheating technically, but I don't think since it doesn't really impact the gameplay, I'm not too worried about it. So we got tons and tons of chests in here, and again, some people might not like to do this, and if you're one of those people that doesn't like to cheat or bring items in, totally up to you. I totally get it. I have a few worlds I like doing that on, but for this one, I just grabbed a bunch of chests so we don't have to worry about burning up resources on storage, and we can instead use them on all the cool new stuff in Thorium. So that's about it for this episode. Like I said, we'll expand this base a little bit more next episode and start getting some of the new Thorium NPCs. And we'll be powering up quite a bit next episode. We should have just about enough resources to craft our first 3 or 4 weapons, I think. And we might even be getting our armor here very soon, so that'll be exciting. Get a little bit of defense to defend ourselves against these expert mobs. So that's all for now. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. So we'll see what's over here. Tossing torches down, just kind of a cheaty little way to when you don't have spelunkers. Oh boy, there's a worm. Let's get the the ice shaver spinning here.